Hi, this is Bob Hamilton from OpeningADollarStore.com. Today I want to take a few minutes and talk about cost and the effect that's having on the format of a dollar price point store. And I guess I need to start by just saying I think every retailer is facing a problem with cost today. It isn't only the cost of products, it's the cost of basically every support service, and it's a huge cost increase on freight. So what I'd like to do is say you have some choices. The most important thing I can say is while you have choices, it's important you make a decision about your direction as quickly as possible to give yourself the time and hopefully the finances to be able to pull off whatever you're going to do. So what I'd like to do today, I'm going to give you 4 options that are readily available to anyone who's got a dollar store at a dollar price point that's having trouble. Now, the first thing obviously is you can just stay at the dollar price point. And by doing that, there are certain actions you can take that should help you get back, if you're not currently profitable, get back to profit. If you are profitable, which hopefully that's the case, create even more profit for yourself. And it really goes down to, and I've always felt this way, success is based on buying. The better you are as a buyer, the more successful your store is going to be. So all of a sudden it means you need to be much more aggressive in the way you are doing your buying. And by aggressive, I don't mean nasty or overpowering or anything else, but I think what it says is you need to focus more time on going out and looking for new vendors, negotiating with current vendors every single time you put in an order, negotiate pricing on the merchandise, try to lock in a price on your freight. It means looking at new sources of merchandise, things like distressed merchandise. Another thing you can do that will greatly reduce your cost of goods is start looking for other businesses that are struggling and have decided to close up. It doesn't matter what the economy, there are always going to be situations where someone wants to retire, they have to relocate for some reason, or they're just ready to try something new and they want to liquidate their inventory. Well, in order to liquidate it as a lump sum, large quantity, there's going to be a discount involved in that. So you might want to look at stores that are closing, buy out the inventory, but as always, my caution with that is be sure you get there early. The last thing you want to do is pay a few pennies a piece for items that won't sell in your store, and the only reason they're still there is nobody else wanted them either. Now, another thing you can do is you can really start looking at creative options for partnering with other stores. Stay at the dollar price point, look for others who are doing that, and see if you can become some kind of a buying co-op and negotiate, because you're buying larger quantities, negotiate better pricing, and you all win in that circumstance. If you decide that maybe the dollar price point isn't the solution for you, obviously the next thing you can do is reformat at over $1. Now you can go, there are all kinds of variations. There's the $2 store, there's the 1 to 3, there's the 1 to 5, there's the 10 and less, and there's the 20. I've seen all of those, and all of those exist today. There are many, many other variations. The caution I have for you now, obviously a single sale in a store that has $10 products is like 10 items you were selling at the dollar price point. So sales, once you can get traffic coming back in and adjusted to this format change, if you've got the right products, your sales volume will greatly increase. And along with that, if you're dealing with $10 merchandise, your profit should go up as well, profit per item. Now, the one thing I'll suggest, unless you want to just plain shut down and start over, is you might consider keeping some of the more popular products that were at the dollar price point. Like some of your basic cleaners, health and beauty, snack items, those kinds of things that people come in for periodically. And what that'll let you do then is, excuse me, draw traffic, bring that traffic in, and then they're looking for that dollar item, but they're going to begin to do a little searching around your store, and they're going to find other things that they will want to purchase. So switching to over a dollar format, you're going to lose customers, your sales are going to go down, you're going to need to put together a marketing program, but it's a very viable option. Now, the third one that I would suggest is just take a step back, study your sales by department. Do you have a department that is really outperforming the rest of the store? Possibly, the one that comes to mind for me, because this was our case in our store, Party was always the #1 department for us. Now, coincidentally, Party is also one that has very good margins if you do good buying. So something you consider is getting out of the dollar business and reformatting to become a Party store. Again, you're going to go over a dollar price point, but if you've already got a built-in clientele that's used to coming in, used to buying, and likes what you have, then that's a very viable option. If nothing else, if you're finding that Party is the growing department, Party is carrying your store, it doesn't matter what department, I'm using Party as our example, then consider expanding that department and just build more sales in. Particularly, again, Party was a good one for us because I had good suppliers, very good margins, and again, just a huge customer base that came in for that department. Now, the final option that I want to give you, option number 4, is, again, close down out of the dollar business, but become a deep discounter. I've seen some people do this very successfully. So it's no more you're a dollar store, you're just a deeply discounted store. And again, that throws out the dollar price point. What people are concerned with then is they're concerned with a great value for the amount they pay.